It's called a travelling gantry. We can lift and pick things up with it, but we can also walk it out over the pathway. We don't need to get big, heavy machinery into the mangroves up the Whau River to build this pathway. We can build it over the top of itself.
Te Kōwhai Nui, a really incredible and integral part of the construction process and an incredible piece of equipment that is going to make sure that we tread on the environment lightly, which has been really important.
Te Kōwhai Nui works by picking up its back legs and sliding them forward. Now what's special about this gantry is that we can also turn corners and effectively walk our way out over the pathway as we build it. And that's not as easy as it sounds, because the legs, the main portal beam and everything that's attached to it needs to not only go back and forward and up and down, but it also needs to turn.
From an engineering point of view, it's pretty neat actually. So the gantry will be able to move in all directions and will really enable us to work safely and productively.
Gantry itself, it looks small, but it's pretty big. It can lift up to 4 tonne. That's the equivalent of 2 big cars. There are other travelling gantries. They're often used in large-scale bridge construction. We've needed to make everything a lot smaller and more compact to fit over the pathway, reducing big ideas that you see around the world down to something equivalent to a Toyota Yaris.
If you're a construction nerd like myself, what the team have come up with here is really worth recognising and celebrating.
There's been a lot of engineering challenge, particularly in the mechanical space, to get this thing operating properly.
We are very committed to treading as lightly on the environment as we can, and this design is part of that. We recognise where we are, so really determined to minimise our impact as we build the job.
It's been designed to last for 5 to 10 years. Hopefully once we finish this part of the Te Whau Pathway, it continues on to build other sections.